co-chair and also the executive director for the Center for Nanoscale Science and Technology. We have a full program, and we hope the momentum will continue throughout the 2 days of the workshop here. I would like to introduce the session chair for today, this morning, Rashid Bashir, who is the director of the Micro-Nanochemistry Lab and also the co-director of the CNST, professor in electrical and computer engineering. So Rashid Bashir, please. Okay, great.
No, I don't think you have to clap for me. I just thank you. Let's put this on. Thank you very much, Irfan. And good morning, everybody. On behalf of my co-chairs, Professor Joe Lighting, Professor Irfan Ahmed, and myself, and the rest of the organizing committee, I'd like to welcome everybody to our 10th annual CNST workshop here at UIUC. The purpose of this workshop has been to really provide an opportunity for people from around campus. I think that's how it got started originally. Adi and Irfan actually started this. Believe it or not, it's been going on for 10 years now, so this workshop is older than 2 of my kids. It's really served a great purpose to pull together a range of people with broad expertise from around campus, and also regional and external national experts that have been invited, as we have three great keynote speakers today. So we've been holding this for the last 10 years, every year. I've been part of this for the last 5 years. And this workshop has served as a catalyst for many, many interdisciplinary collaborations and partnerships. And these partnerships have led to great science, great discoveries, and great external large-scale funding. So we have 2 distinguished campus leaders to provide some welcoming remarks. I'm going to introduce them first. So first of all, it's my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Phyllis, the Chancellor of our great campus. She's the CEO of our campus and responsible for all financial programs, campus policies, and priorities for a budget of $1.5 billion, our expenditures of over $400 million. We have 42,000 students and 3,000 faculty members that she works with. Prior to this appointment, Dr. Wise was interim president of the University of Washington and also served as the executive vice president and provost at the University of Washington. She's a true scholar. She's a professor of physiology, biophysics, biology. She's a fellow of the AAAS and a member of the NAS's Institute of Medicine, and she holds a degree in zoology from the University of Michigan. So I'll invite Professor Wise to make some comments.
Well, I want to welcome all of you this morning and thank you all for being here. It's really a great honor to sort of start the whole meeting off for you today. This is the very first time I've had a chance to welcome this annual meeting, which has been going on for 10 years now. In just the fact that it's been going on for 10 years is a great testament to how long and how dedicated we are to this whole area. It started in 2001 and 2002 and really was the clearinghouse for nanotechnology, teaching, research, engagement, and entrepreneurship. And I think we're terribly proud at the University of Illinois that it has had such a long history here. I want to thank the organizing committee for this conference, Professors Ahmad, Bashir, and Lighting for their dedicated efforts that led to this annual meeting. I also want to acknowledge the incredible work over the long period of time of the Dean, Adesida, and Rashid also, Bashir, Irfan Ahmad, and also the workshop organizing committee that put this together. So the role of nanotechnology, I think, has grown over this last 10 years. It was a word that I learned maybe 10 or 5 or 10 years ago, so you were way, way ahead of me. But I think that the role of nanotechnology in discovery and in engineering as well as in biological sciences has been something that has really taken over the nation. Last year, President Obama launched the Advanced Manufacturing Partnership, a dedicated national effort to bring together stakeholders, including academia, industry, and federal and state governments, to invest in emerging technologies that will create high-quality manufacturing jobs and enhance the the U.S. global competitiveness in the 21st century. Investing in technologies including information technology, biotechnology, nanotechnology will contribute to the creation of good jobs, excellent jobs, that help U.S. manufacturers reduce costs, increase the quality of their products, and accelerate their development. It continues to amaze me, the leadership position that CNST has in this partnership in nanotechnology and the ways that it is contributing to the discovery of the whole university. I have been told this year with the opening of the CNST 10th annual workshop that it has achieved a new milestone in sustained progress. And we want to welcome the speakers for this whole conference. We have industry representatives, folks from regional campuses, as well as representatives from several of our federal agencies. On the bio-nanotechnology and nanomedicine side, CNST has led efforts that have contributed to the recent establishment of at least 4 new federally multidisciplinary centers based at the Micro and Nanotechnology Lab, led by Professors Rashid Bashir, Anne Arduli, Martha Gillette, Tahir Saif, Judy Shaw, Brian Cunningham, Lila Vodkin, Irvin Ahmad, and others across several colleges. And it's just another example of the kind of collaborative atmosphere that is here. During the last 18 months alone, we have seen this campus launch several different initiatives. The NSF-funded Integrated Graduate Education and Research Training Grant in Cellular and Molecular Mechanics and Nanotechnology. The NIH NCI-funded Midwest Cancer Nanotechnology Training Center. The NSF UCRC Center for Agricultural, Biomedical, and Pharmaceutical Nanotechnology. And the Army Research Office funded Multidisciplinary University Research Initiative on Fundamental Studies in Defects in Materials. The NSF-funded Science and Technology Center on Emergent Behaviors of Integrated Cellular Systems, a partnership with MIT. And we've also had several other multidisciplinary projects that I could go on and list for the next 15 minutes. So while focusing on research and development, CNST leadership has also reached out to the general public through radio interviews and booths at open houses in an effort to build STEM pipeline from K through 12 all the way through the university. We have a dedicated cool science careers directed at 4th to 8th graders, including nanotechnologists, bioengineers, and many other careers. So I'll stop here and let you see for yourself what is going on here at the university, and I'm sure that you will enjoy these next days.
Now it's my great pleasure to introduce our colleague and good friend, Dean Adesida, Dean Adi, as we call him. So Adi is the Donald Gregory Willett Professor of Engineering. He has many, many honors. Among them, he's a fellow of IEEE MRS. And he's also a member of NAE. Any questions? I'll have him make some comments.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good. They finally learned how to say good morning. Good. Thank you very much. I'll put it on. Oh, okay. Is it a leash? No. I'd like to thank Chancellor Weiss for coming. She was in Chicago for the last 2 days hosting, I don't know, more than 100 leaders of different universities from around the world. So being able to be here this morning is a testimony to her dedication to this campus and to engineering. Okay, to this campus. Thank you. As you've heard, this is the 10th anniversary or the 10th workshop of the CNST. And a couple of us, like Joe is here, Carl Hess, we're working in nano before it was discovered by Clinton. Had it in the, on the, what is it called, State of the Union Address many years ago, around 1999. But a couple of us were thinking at that time, before then, that this was something that was going to be big in the future. And we said, well, let's start thinking about it. And just by luck, myself, Joe Green was the director of MRL, and Ravi Iyer, director of CSL, were appointed as directors about the same time. So we came together and, okay, what are the three big engineering multidisciplinary laboratories going to do together? So what are the things we should be doing together? So it's about MNTL is devices, MRL is atoms, and CSL is systems. So was that the catch want to be from atoms to systems? That was the logo. And then we said, well, from the atoms and the devices side, what are we going to do? So nano is going to be big. So Lighting and a couple of us, we got together and we said, okay, we're going to go around the campus and with Rashid, with Irfan, and walk around the campus virtually non-stop, trying to find out what was going on campus in this area. So we found that there was lots of people, lots from agriculture. That's why you had like Vodkin, VetMed, and we said, lots of things going on. And we said, well, we need to bring people together to at least discover what we're doing on campus and see how we can make all the connections. So that's the genesis of this. So I see Joe here and Irfan, so this has been going on for, and John Hughes, been helping out with this also. So this has been going on for 10 years, and I think I see this as a prototype for other areas that we have on campus, energy, sustainability, that we can come together as a campus, because I always tell people that no matter what you want to do, there's somebody in a cave somewhere on this campus doing that stuff. Just have to go and discover that person and bring them to the table and see what is it that we can all do together. So that's the genesis of this. And I'm proud to say over the last many years, a lot of people have worked very, very hard, including Ilesanmi, who is an honorary engineer, okay? She stays here all the time. Her real home is College of Education, but she's here all the time. She's helped us tremendously. Some of the centers, Nanoscale and all the centers couldn't have happened without her backing and her specialty of measuring, because it's insistence from all the agencies that whatever we are doing, we have to be able to measure and see the impact, and she's been very, very critical to that. But I don't want to go on too long. I welcome all the outside speakers, Dayo, Piotr, is it Piotr? Yeah. Piotr, okay, and Lloyd. Thank you for coming. I think we've met many times. I'm sure you're going to illuminate and tell us great things that is happening within your agencies and how we can all collaborate together. So I commend you to a great workshop, and I'll be hearing more about it from you and Rashid later on. Thank you very much. Yeah.